This one ain't for all the dogs. This one ain't for all the dogs. Put it in the comments if you know the rest of it. This one ain't for all the dogs. This one ain't for all the dogs. Let's go. They should go to Colorado. That's the topic of discussion. That's what we're bringing up right now. The difference. I want to show y'all this clip also. While I'm on here, I want to show y'all a clip of what Winston Watkins said, the wide receiver who is now decommitted from Colorado. After he did commit, he's now decommitted. Shouts out to him. But here's what he said. I want to share this, which is very, very, very important. He's talking to another recruit, and he's basically telling him, hey, man, listen, I'll let y'all hear it for yourself, and then we'll discuss it. But it just amazes me, and not really actually because he's class 2025, but it amazes me that he understands this, but also that he decommitted at the time that he decommitted. Also, even knowing these things, he decommitted. So doesn't mean that he can't go there or he won't go there. Just that for the time being, he decommitted. He's saying his recruiting is wide open. I think he wants to do that. Why not do that for the next year? Keep your recruiting wide open. You might get some benefits, some perks, and all type of stuff just from being open with your recruiting. So here's what he said. 5-star wide receiver out of IMG Academy, if I'm not mistaken. And here's what he said to one of the players while on a visit at CU. All right.
To have a superstar. You know what I'm saying? He could have went anywhere in the country. He came here. He believed in Prime. Great, bro. You come in here, you get more people to come in here with you, bro. It's gonna be a great experience here. You can really start a trend and just let everybody come instead of going to Georgia and all that. You come here and be a baller.
And actually, he looked like a baller to me. I could look at some guys and tell whether they're actually ballers or not just in flag football, but on the field. He looks like a baller. Whoever he's talking to, who is that? Cam Michael. Look like a baller also. Shouts out to Skull Buffs Go. Shouts out to Buffs Realist. And they said you could start a trend, is what Winston said. You can start a trend and have everybody come here. Instead of going to Georgia, come here, be a baller, and have everybody follow you. You see Travis, he's a superstar. He didn't say Travis is a cold-blooded player. He's good. He's a star. He said he's a superstar. That's the difference, dog. You see all these brand deals Travis working with? That's a superstar. You know? And exactly, Green Creole said more free trips. Why not take those free trips? Some of the people might be like, I don't want to bring you to Georgia, Florida, South Kakalaki if you committed to Coach Prime and them. We don't need to spend no money on you. Okay, well, I'm going to decommit, and now my trips are wide open again. I'll take them trips. The trip's fun, dog. They take you, they wine and dine you as a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid. You getting wine and dined by all these people? What? That's beautiful to go through. Why not continue it? All right, let's move to the transfer portal right quick. Shouts out to the transfer portal page on Instagram. And we have breaking news of some guys who's transferred or going to transfer, which is reported one day ago. Our quarterback Spencer Petras has entered the NCAA transfer portal. On 3 has learned. Our quarterback Spencer Petras. All right, but we'll go here to some guys who could possibly go to Colorado. Breaking: Texas A&M wide receiver Raymond Cottrell plans to enter the NCAA portal. All right, but here's the big one, and the guys who looking like the mold that we would like to play or bring in. Now, I'm not saying he's a baller yet just because of the way he looked in the school he went to. That'll have to be evaluated. Based off these comments over here, it says Florida offensive tackle Jordan Herman plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal. Here's a comment right here. Guys, he wasn't that good. He appeared in 3 games over 2 seasons. That don't mean that a guy's not that good, especially at a school like Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, Alabama. I've been trying to say that this whole time. He's making my point. Whether it's 2 seasons, 2 years, or whatever, it doesn't mean that he's not that good of a ball player. He could be behind another 5-star guy who came in a year before him. So where is he going to play if the 5-star is playing? He's going to play to the left side of the bench, and he's going to end up appearing in 3 games over 2 seasons and have a guy like this who probably never thrown the ball out of his bed saying, he doesn't understand or rebuild whatsoever to go take a Gander at Novels. Come on, man. So, anyways, this guy, Big Jordan, is in the transfer portal. I think him, guys his size who has the talent, who wants to play, doesn't want to go and sit behind other players, want to have an opportunity to play. You know, they want to come in, they'll be the 4 and 5 star on the team that'll get a fair opportunity to play. Not saying they're not getting fair, but you're going against it's like stockpiling, and you know, same thing going. If you see a traffic jam over here, why go that way? It's going to take you longer to get where you're trying to go. Go around the traffic jam sometimes. You might have to go through a little back road, side street, a different school, different path to get to where you're going. But it'll be less, traffic. It'll be less resistance. It'll be probably less obstacles. It might take you off the beaten path, but it'll still get you to where you're trying to go. It might take you from the SEC to go through Colorado to get to the league, because you'll get there with less of waiting and sitting on the bench behind these other guys to go through the ringer and the process of going through and getting there to play on the field. It's just simple mathematics, in my opinion, so to speak. All right, I'm going to remove this and I'm going to share it. I'm going to share another page with you guys. Let me see. Stop sharing. I'll share another page. Shouts out to everybody in the chat already. Y'all let me know where y'all checking in from, what you got going on, what you're thinking about. Well, I thought I was showing y'all this whole time, so I guess I wasn't showing y'all this. But here we go. Right here, I'll show it to you now. Not now, but right now. This the big fella right here. Terrence, let me get some of that. Yes, burning on. I got a feeling, Torrance Sutton said, I got a feeling we're going to get a lot of those guys. Plus, we are going to flip a lot of these top prospects. Hand waving to Chico. I want to say this also. The difference in the transfer portal guys and the high school guys, the transfer portal guys, right? And I'll tell you why to me is an advantage for the transfer portal guys to go to Colorado. As we saw Winston Watkins, giving his reasons as a high school guy. Here's why I'm thinking about the transfer portal guys. Is this right here. If you have 1 or 2 seasons left, all right, based off the logic that Winston Watkins said, and everybody's saying in the comments that Winston Watkins is leaving because he doesn't know whether Coach Prime is going to be there, or at least decommitting, not leaving. Well, I'll say this. For the guys in the transfer portal who has 1 year, 2 years left, especially on the offense, defensive line, if I want to have a chance to play, I'm definitely considering Colorado, and I'm definitely not worried if Coach Prime is going to be there or not. He's going to be there for next year. He's going to be there for the year after that, I think, because of, the recruits he has coming in, the goals he want to attain. His daughter is still going to be there. Bucky will still be there. Shiloh and Shedeur would just be going to the league, and he'll have a chance to prove that he can continue doing this thing with players other than Shiloh or Shedeur and Shiloh on the team. So he has one of the top quarterbacks 2025 coming in. All these other guys will come in also eventually once they realize that he will be there when he comes out. Once again, I'm reaching out to Coach Prime and the staff. Hey, y'all need help recruiting? Hawaii area, big fellas. There are some big guys out here, plenty of them. Holla at me. I can have a list of them. You can look at them if you want to. I'll go talk to the coaches myself, create a relationship with the ones I don't have, and we'll damn near put on the combine camp if we need to for Colorado, specifically to see some of these guys out here who might be getting looked over. Same thing in small towns like Selma, Alabama, who has plentiful of talent. They can get looked over. They need to be looked at also. But as far as these recruits go, if I'm a guy from Texas A&M who Jimbo Fisher just got fired, Mel Tucker got let go, Mississippi State head coach got let go. These are 3 big-time programs that has big-time linemen that you telling me we can't get 3 from here, 3 from there, and 3 from here? What? Come on, dog. I'm out to recruit all the big potlies out here, man. That's what I'm telling them. Can set it up easily, and they only come out here to see. They don't have to come out here and spend time. Where should we go? No, this is where you go right here. Everybody's here. Look at this big fella, 6 foot. Man, I went and coached. I went to start coaching this tackle football youth league. I'm not telling you no story. Not my man. This is the fact right here. Went and coached these guys. Shouts out to Big Deuce too. Shouts out to Ruthless Football. right? I went to help coach these. What they said was 10 and under, 12 and under. Man, this boy was my size. Not this boy. These boys were my size, right? 6'1", 6'2", and up. 10-year-old. How old are you, brother? 12. How old are you, bro? 10. How old are you, bro? 11. What the hell you eating? And it's not one or two of them. It's both lines, offense and defensive line. So it's just maybe they need to start fishing in a different way or dipping in a different well, or however you say it, and come on out here to the islands and go down there to them small towns and them dirt roads and get some of them guys. But I tell you one thing, if you need some help out here, please let me know because it's going down. But if they're recruits, though, I'm saying this right now, and I'll say it again. If I'm a recruit and I'm coming from either of these schools that has lost their head coach, they should be knocking down Coach Prime's door saying, I just want to let you know I'm here before you go looking somewhere else, dog. I'm right here. It's perfect in my opinion, for transfers, even more than recruits right now. Because recruits want to say, oh, I don't know whether he's going to be there, and they want to continue to take their trips. Take your trips, dog. But the class of 2024 should be coming in nice, hot, and heavy early in December. Transfers should be coming in heavy in December, right? Recruits heavy in December. And then you get these guys who can walk on, who can really contribute to the team. West Coast guys who's not worried about coming to Colorado, like some Southern guys might be worried about coming to Colorado. You get some of these West Coast guys, some Polynesians, some Tongans, some Samoans, some who else play football? Fijians, whoever else out there that plays football, get them. They're going to come in, be disciplined, respectful, have culture with them, smart. The family's going to come and support the whole nine, man. So you need to, I think, concentrate and bring that in also. My dog Mackie and T said Dominicans got baseball on lock. Some Samoans, I'm thinking trying to say got football on lock. Look at the NFL these days. You see more and more Polynesian players coming out and playing. You see more and more Polynesian players, Chico Ukulele. See more and more Polynesian players getting recognized. See more and more of them going to SEC schools. More and more of them really standing out, being highly recruited. 247 Sports, On 3, and so on. ESPN Honolulu, holla at me. You feel me? Get that check. Mackie and T. I'm trying to get these guys because it's so, man, it's so many that will get looked over. I know a couple defensive ends, playing at these high schools, just won the championship. I'm like, who's recruiting you guys? Nobody contacted them. No recruiting. What? No recruiting? Look at your size. Look at you making plays. You understand the game. Why are you not getting recruited? That's what needs to be worked on. And I think if we bring that in, I think if Coach Corey Phillips and his staff can bring these type of guys in, that's what's going to really benefit this squad. Colorado has plenty in the past. If you look at their past, see what they've done in the past, they have plenty of poly players in the past who have really contributed to the team. And they even have like the Polynesian Cultural Center or something going on there in Colorado on campus. They always do that. So I think more poly players, more transfer players will be coming. Mississippi State has a grip of guys on that defensive and offensive line. Former Colorado defensive tackle, Big Sammy. He's on that Michigan State defensive line. So I think that's what it is. Let me see what it says. Those Samoan linemen won't let two get sacked. No, sir. They take pride in it. They'll take pride in it. They'll be like Tyler Brown with the pride. You're not going to see. That's one thing. You got to take pride in being a blocker. Some guys still think, they finesse guys or something. You got big guys who are naturally big, and some of them still think. You ever see some of them out there on the court trying to be a point guard, acting like they got shake and bake moves? Some of them be nice with sweet feet, but most of them, man, get your big stuff in the post, dog. Be who you are, and that's what these linemen are. They take pride in it. And that's what these linemen do, man. They make sure they protect their quarterback. Let me get some comments in. John Wick said, need some Polynesian linemen. Definitely. Mackie and T said, big fat Torn. What Torn said up there. It's pleasantly plump up in here. Bubba 09, Crystal Wise. Excuse the helicopter that's going by right now. I guess they're doing a military exercise outside. Dang. Bubba Life. You must be miserable to find you. I'm gonna go back to the top and read some of these comments because I'm missing out on some of y'all. Hopefully Michael commits on the 23rd. In 1 month is about to get real and excited for real. Yes, great point. I appreciate that, Luthel. Can't wait to see the new production of this CU team. I think Aaron Butler finna leave too. They just decommitting, dog, to keep all the perks of the recruiting trail right now. You know, why? Trust me, they're keeping all the perks of the recruiting trail right now. And why, say that I'm committed as of right now when these guys trying to go hard on us. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Michigan State D lineman Simeon Barrow Jr. intends to enter the transfer portal. Big fella. Simeon Barrow. Check out Big Simeon right quick. See, this is just off the rip. Just looking at guys, seeing what they could possibly bring. Defensive tackle, Michigan State University, God-fearing. You know what I mean? Is he not a prospect? I'm going to follow him right now. Is he not a prospect to possibly come fill in on that defensive line? Well, we don't know what he did. What was his production? Well, we can look and see what his production was. But we can also know, you can look at a baller and say, highest graded defensive tackle in the Big Ten. Number 7. Oh, my God. So we're not going after this big fella. Y'all go follow him right now and tell him, hey, Big Dog Chico talking about you. We need your pass rushing up that middle like that, big fella, wearing number 8 like I did in high school. That's what I'm talking about. Big Simeon Barrow. Okay, I done found me a new favorite player, huh? Let's go, big dog. Right up the middle, just bull rush him. Get up out my face, dog. Get up out my face. Iski. That's what I'm talking about. Big Barrow. Big Barrow. Up that middle. The big barrel, the big buff now. That's what we talking about. Hey, we need one like that. If I'm not, hey man, if I could look at him and see him right now, come on. What are we doing? Can't look over them boys in Canada. Yep, they got big old linemen and the cold weather won't bother them. Exactly. Great point, Biggs. You got to look overseas too. Kofi Taylor Barracks, I'm sure he'll come along. You got some big fellas overseas. I played with some big guys overseas. I've never seen a big boy so big who was 14 years old, played on our junior team because we had the coach also to teach the game of football in Europe. Big Mikey, where you at? He's probably playing on the Grass Giants adult team now, as he's probably about 22, 23 years old since the last time I saw him. But this boy was 6'7", man, 300 plus pounds, left tackle. Played with a cold-blooded tight end over there. You got guys all over this world now. The game is spread all over the world now, as we've seen with basketball, how it's spread. You got big, huge players all over the world. So you have to go into each crevice and corner of the world to find these players who come and contribute to your team. American Samoa, Hawaii, all over the West Coast where people saying they can't play at. Let's go to Canada. Let's go to Europe. Let's invest in these places. Let's see if we have anybody got boots on the ground already before we go there and do that. And I think this is a great point right here too, Ewalk. Prime has to hire a Samoan coach. It's ridiculous he doesn't have Samoans at Colorado. That is funny to me, but we have to open up this worldwide. And I think Samoans in Colorado, Polynesians in Colorado, period. The same, it should look almost like you see so many on Utah, Oregon. All the Pac-12 teams have at least, I'll say, for the very least, at least 10 of them. At least 10. And it's almost like they're like levelers. They're going to keep your team level. You know what I mean? The big linemen, the big Usos on the offensive and defensive line, they're going to keep your team level. You got players that play other positions also, but they're help keep your team level, and you're going to have that support from the families and so on. But it's just you can't have a team nowadays. I don't think any NFL team that's successful doesn't have some on their team like that. So I'm just saying, that's like saying you man, we got a team full of, no, I'm not gonna say it. Especially being by Texas. Yep. Turn their name in, Chico. See you, respects you. Tell Coach Corey Phillips to holler at me, man. I'll send him a list of guys and just say, hey man, listen, I don't need that from him. Just look at this list and then reach out to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to these guys. Shouts out to my dog, David Talks Buffs, man. Check out his page. Subscribe today when you get a chance. And we'll be on tomorrow for Dog and Dave with my dog, Dave. We on Dog and Dave with my dog, Dave, tomorrow. Check it out. Later on today, we got the prime debate with Coach Hayes with his hates. And we're going to see what his takes are going to be bringing in, talking about today. Colorado got Texas and Utah to pull from. It's wild. They have nobody from there, right? Oh, now. I'll definitely do that. Vandy got guys. They just suck. Take them. Worldwide. Primetime has the highest Samoan coach, definitely. What happened to Kofi? Kofi's still there. He's developing. I think he's going to be good. We need O-line hogs who can pass block 98% of the game. Can't overlook them boys in Canada once again. AB. Samoans take pride in their line. They are serious. They treat the QB like if it was their mother. Why not? That's how all of them, everybody should be. Chico, make sure to recruit only pass blocking Polynesian line. Oh, now, Jay Will and Patricia. Positive, patient. Everyone pace themselves. We're coming. Go where you can get some burn. Chico, make sure to recruit pass blocking. Okay. Don't think the Buffs are looking at Polynesian. I don't think it's not that they're not looking at them. I just think that maybe they're, fishing in a lake that, might just not produce a lot of them, which is, maybe just down south, just Florida boys, Alabama boys, and Georgia, and places where there are not a large Samoan community or Polynesian community. That's why you got to always continue to concentrate over there where Colorado is already placed geographically, which is the Midwest and West Coast, which is where the community is more plentiful, which is where you can find them more and get that feedback from them and so on, and just it'll relate to them. So I have this big fella on the screen, Big Barrow. Let me see how you pronounce his name. Simeon Barrow used to the cold here in Michigan as well. Chico, exactly. I like that. Let me see what y'all say about Barrow. Agree with you. Plus, he's young, doesn't have to make soon. Who has the best recruits of all places? Melbourne, Australia got some football players, rugby guys. They just probably have to learn the game a little bit more. We need some of those 330-pound dogs the blue blood programs have, right? That's what I'm talking about. Them guys up the middle and dogs with that motor too. I like this guy Barrow right here, though, who I just happened to see on the transfer portal page. Simeon Barrow, I like him. Here's another shot of him. Oh, nice twist right there. See, he has that speed too, man. Like he has that motor to bull rush. He's strong enough to bull rush. Nice, strong, compact. I wonder what his size is. Probably about 6'3", 290, 295. Could be right at 300 also. The big fella. Strong up that middle. Woo. Anybody as strong as him on our defensive line right now? Who does he remind you of? Who will he play well next to? I like him next to Amari McNeil. Who will be there next year, right? Got big Amari next year. So shouts out to this kid. Barrow is a buff. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there and say that. Barrow is a buff. Another guy in that transfer portal. I'm looking for the big guys, but also power rankings. This all the way back to week 3. But yeah, what other big guys y'all might want to see coming out of that transfer portal going to Colorado? I'll look at some guys who are in there right now in the transfer portal. Let's go interior offensive lineman. As team, new team. Let's go by the ratings. You got 94 interior offensive linemen in the transfer portal right now. Some of them have no stars. Some of them have some stars. So it's up to the coaches to go through there, filter through, and see who we need and who would fit in the best with us. But so on and so on. Y'all hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Miss J. Will said, I'm sure Colorado got some big prospects in mind. Coach said the phone is ringing off the hook. McNeil is our best inside guy right now. I agree. Blackstock, McNeil, not bad, but we can do better, but he can definitely rotate in. Yeah, you're right. I think he can rotate in. I think he can definitely improve. I think he's fitting the mold that we look for, if not, a tad bit bigger and stronger than him with that motor. But he could definitely be in a rotation when you bring in other guys. They're looking in the same places as some of the other schools. Exactly. So I think we need to change up that formula a little bit. Instead of just looking in those same places, let's say, hold up, dog. Let's pivot right quick. Let's go somewhere where we might not even have a lot of competition. We going. Didn't The Rock come over here? Didn't The Rock come and say what's up to us? Doesn't The Rock have a lot of connections in the islands, whether it's Samoa or Hawaii? Hey, Rock, get on the phone, Rock. Hey, Rock. I've been hearing this dude, Big Dog Chico, talk about a lot of stuff like this. He sparked an idea, dog. What connections do you have, dog, in Hawaii? I need the best football players, especially the best linemen, to come here, dog. Instead of going to these other schools or getting looked over, I need them to come here, dog. The Rock, do your thing. Holla at that guy. Holla at our guy, Big Dog Chico. Get him on board too. And y'all go find the best players in Hawaii, dog. And let's get them pipeline straight to Colorado. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, Prime, I got you. And they create a pipeline straight to Colorado. You know what I mean? That's supporting the players, Coach Prime, that friendship. And then from there, you send them straight to the XFL if they don't make it to the NFL. Hey, man, did I just come up with a business plan for The Rock and Coach Prime? Come on now, Rock. You're helping the culture. You're helping your people. You know what I mean? And yeah, big 79 from the Gator. You're helping your coach, you're helping your people, and you're helping your league, and you're helping your friend. What's chances Travis staying another year? Yes, Travis got to stay another year. He's a sophomore. He has to play at least one more year of college football, and it has to be at Colorado as of right now. Big country cornbread fed dudes need to go down south. Yeah, but down south, they have a lot of competition. You're going to be competing with big country guys who don't want to leave their state. They don't want to leave grandma cooking. They want to stay home from what they've been watching the whole time. They got a long time history of rooting for this team. The uncles might be influenced. Man, you better go to Alabama. I've been a Bama fan since I can, since way back before Nick Saban. I've been a Bama fan. So you got influence like that. You got to go to these places where that influence is not there, but the same type of talent is there. And it's not just in one place in the world, dog. You feel me? I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been fortunate enough to actually play the game of football in places like Alaska, Hawaii, all over the United States, Paris, France, Germany, Austria, Poland, all over the place. You have players from Ghana, Nigeria, the whole continent of Africa. I forgot to say Africa. You need to go recruit in Africa also. I've played against guys from Italian guys from California, Middle Eastern guys, and you have talent all over this world, dog. You can't just limit yourself and say we just got to pull from this well or this area. It's all over the world, and now Colorado has that global impact, right? To where that influence is there. People watching all over the world. So now you can go to this remote part of the world and say, hey, we want you to come play for us. And they'll actually know, oh, Coach Prime or Colorado. Yes. I know you guys. I've seen you guys on TV constantly. Hell, Big Dog Chico, my favorite YouTuber, talk about you guys all the time. You know? Granny make chili and cornbread on Sundays. Yeah, they don't want to go too far from that. I understand. Warm players don't want to do cold. Look, we haven't had one snow game this year, and we talking about cold and weather. You know, I was one of those guys. I was like, I don't want to go to Louisville or Michigan. It's too cold up there. Man, you crazy, man. You better go where you best fit at. You better go where you plan the most. You better go where you got a better opportunity to go and get paid to play. Yes, there is Samoan community in Alaska. You're exactly right, John Wick. A large one also. Yes, sir. I think he should pull from Texas A&M and USC. Look at the big guy who went from Georgia to USC last year, Big Bear, right? Let me put myself on here. Big Bear. Like, I can't even call his last name right now off the tip of my tongue, because I bet you if he would have went to Colorado, myself and more people would be able to call his name off the Bear Alexander off the tip of my tongue, right? So look at those situations like that. Guys from last year who went to these schools thinking that they're I'm gonna go to the bigger school, and man, we still don't know your name. You're just another USC player, and y'all didn't do that well. You could have came and done your thing at Colorado and really contributed, and everybody knows your name. You got the neighbors knowing your name. If they're worried about Cole, they ain't trying to be pros. There you go. I like that quote, DB. Coach Prime. Hey, somebody need to send that to Coach Prime. If they're worried about the code, they're not worried about. Make sure they're not trying to be pros. Humbra. King General said, I'm from Florida. I went to school in Eli, Minnesota. Code S, of course. Had to get it for Granny, for sure, man. Africa, Antarctica, and Wakanda. Go get them, coach. Y'all think I'm playing about the Africa, though. The Africa pipeline. Kofi Taylor Barris is African. I think he's Nigerian or Ghanaian. How you say? He's from Ghana. I think Ghanaian. How you pronounce people from Ghana? I'm slacking right now. Hello, everybody. I walk in and Chico talking about going to Africa to recruit. Thick vegan freak, Afro for sure. Look, thick freak vegan and everybody else out there. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. Y'all don't think that's an option or a possibility to go to all corners of the globe to get players? Look at the NFL and what it's made of. All these players coming from everywhere. Guyanese? No, that's not Guyanese. Guyanese is from people from Guyana. Give me the people from Ghana, West Africa. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Yeah. Osi Umenyora. Shoot. As we stated, it would be high stakes at A&M like in the pros. Coach Prime can build in Colorado and have full control there. Right. Ghanaian. They dropped the bag for a big dog, for sure. He already know. Old school, what's happening? Ghanaian, I can't pronounce it. Ghanaian, I can't pronounce it like that. I can't pronounce it like that. I'm not like I'm trying to act like I'm a scholar. I just sit here and watch Kendrick Perkins on ESPN, who getting paid millions of dollars, pronounce the word. What was it? He pronounced the word monotonous, and it was on the screen. And he said monotonous, and Malika Andrews started laughing at it real hard. So you mean monotonous? He said, yeah, that word. Big perk. Oh man, got me sweating here. You know how it is when they call you out to read in front of the class, and you don't know that word, you get to sweating, moving back and forth. Teacher like, just go on to the next word. So sound it out. Sound it out. You got to sound out a word in front of the class. You better just ask. Hey, I raised my ass. Ask teacher, how you pronounce that? How you pronounce it? Oh, okay. Well, I can say it after you say it. It's country boys in the States that never had proper looks that actually can ball. I said that all over the world, and the back roads, deep down in the countries where people don't normally go down those dirt roads and stuff. Go to those schools where they say, "Oh, the kid's bad." They don't. Nah, go to those schools because there's some ballers there. You feel me? Ghanaian. Shouts out to Carry TV. Daryl said, trench game is everything in football. Samoan's been dominating the West Coast and beyond. I'm sitting here telling you, where's Colorado located? You know, you're going to have some guys from down south. Some going to come, but you're going to miss out on a lot of them who could have come just because they're like, I don't know about that. But you got some Samoans who probably just as big, just as fast, just as strong as this guy. Might be even more disciplined than this guy. Might be a better fit than this guy, but we might be looking over him. You got to go get that guy and offer him also, dog. Shouts out to my hometown guy. This is off the subject. Gunnar Henderson named Rookie of the Year. Gunnar played for the Orioles. He's from my hometown, Selma, Alabama. Shouts out to him, dog. Dewey, I was asking for myself. Mac ENT, I don't know. Not the barefoot kicker, Mac. He sure did, Chico KP. I think it was. He kicked for Denver, I think. Just wait. The Dogs are on their way. The Dogs are on their way. I'm trying to see what kicker y'all sitting here talking about in the chat. I missed that one. All right. If Minnesota Vikings ask one of them to play, are they going to pass on that opportunity because of the weather? No. But the Vikings do play in the dome. But no, they won't pass on that because of the weather. That would be crazy. East Texas, a huge hit spot. My old high school got a 2024 running back committed to Notre Dame. No CU offer, unfortunately. Wonder why. Yeah, them Nigerians are no joke as well. We must recruit worldwide. Coach Prime has a worldwide fan base. That's my point. Don't limit yourself. If we've done all this work this season and gotten out there and the whole world is watching, that means the whole world, the earth is your turf now, Coach Prime. You feel me? Like 40 Water would say, the earth is your turf. Everybody can't do it. Ole Miss can't go recruit like you can over in that pocket of the world. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the far east part of the globe, far east coast, Holmes. Go to the far east coast. They go, oh, Coach Prime, I know you. I got recruit for you right here. And that way, boom, bring them in, give them a chance. This boy, look at Yao Ming, dog. You think they would have found Yao Ming if they wouldn't have recruited worldwide? This came to my head. You got football players all over the world now. I'm sitting here telling you. Don't big dog. I'm not sleeping on no big dogs in anywhere in the United States. I'm saying that's wide open, right? All the country boys are wide open. But at the same time, a lot of the country boys, either if they're not getting looked over, then a lot of them are getting recruited. And then once you start, other schools going to come. And let's say I'm recruiting a guy from South Carolina, like the kid who went to South Carolina, Nick Harbor. He's supposed to be at Colorado, dog. He went to South Carolina. But anyways, a kid from South Carolina, and he has a offer from South Carolina or Georgia or anywhere in that area, and he has an offer from Colorado. He can easily say, I want to stay closer to home, which would be understandable. Which makes my point of why not just as well as we recruiting those guys from there, why aren't we recruiting? Because there are some players in other places that are geographically closer to Colorado, and some places that are even further where the mileage doesn't even matter because they're overseas somewhere, but they're not going to get recruited by these other schools. And here comes Colorado, the same school that they just haven't been watching on their TV screens. Here comes Colorado. That's what I'm saying. And that's when Colorado, Coach Prime, Coach Corey Phillips can swoop in that thing like the Black Hawk. He is scared. We up in here, baby. Now we got worldwide players coming in, just like last year, but we got more now. And we got big fellas coming in. Because there's some big dogs in those islands. I'm not playing. I am not playing. It's kids in the hood we need to build up. The foundation just has to pursue. Thinking money should play two-way like Travis. No. What's up, Chico, the barefoot kicker? They were talking about is Tony Franklin, 1978 and 1988, played for the Eagles, Patriots, and Dolphins. I just Googled it. I appreciate it. I wonder what they were saying about it. I think they just mentioned his name or something in there. But one of those guys who develops players, Brandon Collier, is now working in Africa. He developed Kofi and Seyo. Colorado snows 4 days later, melted, wear down. Not cotton sweatshirt, winter, wool sweater, hat warm. You happy, dress smart. I looked it up. His name is Rich Carlis, the barefoot kicker. Untapped potential worldwide. Exactly. Y'all mean was it Tim Duncan? Y'all mean is a Hall of Famer, dog. What are you talking about? Wasn't a people? How you gonna try to down? Come on, next question. Next comment. From my understanding, if it is 40 yards or longer, that Jace Feely usually kick, and Feely got hurt and was in the back during the kick. I know for a fact we are going to get what we need this go round. Prime going to lose players from Colorado. Also, come on, man. Old school. They're on the white. They're on their way. Right. They're on their way. They're on the way. Don't a lot of Samoans from Hawaii go to BYU or Utah because of the Mormon connection? Yes, that's true too. But also because for one, the Mormon connection and the community that's already there. And because a lot of those schools come and recruit them. A lot of those guys will go to a different school if a better offer came about. They don't have to go to the Mormon schools. But they're hey, this is a Mormon school and it's D1, and we're not really getting recruited by anybody else. And it's in the Pac-12. We're going right here, and we're going to continue our faith and culture there. But it also shows you the character of those players, the ones that will come and join your program. They're not coming with the bull junk, dog. They're not coming with the bull junk. And Coach Prime don't subscribe to the bull junk. Once you get a whiff of the Samoan culture and Tongan culture, Polynesian culture, I think, because I don't know if he ever played with a lot of them, did he? Jesse Sapolo he played with, yeah. I don't know if he played with a lot of them in the league, but he knows a lot of them, and he has that connection with The Rock, who The Rock should be using it like a feeder program. Oh, Coach Prime, that's a great idea. I'm going to find these kids who come from my background, Polynesian background like I did, even black and Polynesian background like The Rock did, like The Rock is, and he pipelines them to Colorado and Coach Prime, right? Or even more schools, but definitely Colorado and Coach Prime, right? And then he pipelines them from Colorado and Coach Prime to the XFL, which he's merging with the USFL, from my knowledge, right now, which is completing a goal of what Coach Prime said. He want to create these professionals, not just NIL, but NFL. But that NFL also includes pay for play, XFL, overseas, Canadian League, being professionals in their field of study, and so on. That's what I'm talking about, dog. I'm not worried about any skill player recruit that's decommitting or committing right now. It's not the time for it, especially in 2025 and beyond. 2024 guys a little bit different. I'm not worried about it until the end of the recruiting cycle when they can sign. When they can sign on the dotted line, that's when I'm looking at it. The one said Aaron Butler is gone, and he's laughing. Then The Rock will want them to go to the XFL instead of NFL. The salary of the XFL player is that of the WNBA player, not much at all. That will be increasing with the mergers of the USFL and in years to come, with the league being successful. And I'll ask you this question. Coming out of school, Thick Vegan, would you rather, and this for anybody in the chat, would you rather have the opportunity to go play professional football, be a professional football player coming out of college, right, for the salary of whatever it is of a WNBA player, which I'm sure is six figures, right? Or would you rather go directly into your professional field and never play football again? I'll put that right there and let y'all answer that. Let me know what. I want to know, like Joe. See, I want to know. What would you rather do? Because that was like kind of trying to downplay them going to play in the XFL, I think, Thick Vegan. What you think? Because that salary, instead of, you still have the opportunity to go play in the NFL as long as you're playing in another league. There have been players who've been called up since the XFL has been done and the NFL has started that has been called up to the NFL. Now they're making that salary. So I think that's like a full proof plan right there for The Rock. The Rock could easily set up NIL funding for Polynesian Colorado players. A lot of those dudes come from poor backgrounds. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you got that pipeline directly to his friend, Coach Prime / business partner, / these guys coming straight to the XFL now. Man, that'll be cold-blooded. All I need is a job, The Rock. Holla at me, Rock. I'll be an XFL commentator or whatever. Holla at me, Rock, for coming up with this plan for you guys. What's plan B if recruiting go bad and y'all don't get the players you need? Is a possibility. Hope see you have a plan. Man, listen. Like I said, the recruiting reach is wider and further than it's ever been. If they're not able to bring in the players that they want, it'll be very surprising to me. We're not worried about that other stuff. All right. He literally just texted me. Who did? Oh, Aaron. Okay, the one. Prime messed up with the transfers. The favoritism hurting recruiting. It's favoritism everywhere you go, man. I don't think that's a problem. It's already done, Mr. Seven. Just sit back and watch. That's a silly question. Samoa has great football culture, which is what CU football is all about. That's what I'm saying, Daryl or Darrell. Which one? XFL salary is WNBA salary. What's your salary? You feel me? Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all talking about a salary to go play sports? What? Pay me whatever. As long as I can still play, man, that's better than working any job that I've ever worked. And I'm talking about a job now. I'm talking about a job. Any job that I've ever worked playing football was way better than that. And I don't care what the job paid. I don't care what the job paid. And no, I didn't get paid millions of dollars to play. I don't care what the job paid. I got to travel the world for free. All expenses paid. Learn things I never could have learned, experience things I never could experience because of playing football. Come on, man. Y'all better realize Colorado used to get a lot of players from Hawaii. Yep. I see him trolling in the chats. First, the WNBA players aren't getting six figures. Not all of them. Some of them are. I would want to do what I love. So if I had to go to the XFL route, I would. You're right. I was comparing the salary respectfully. You're right. I appreciate that thick vegan afro. I would say some of, not all of them are getting six figure. Everybody, I think, is different in the WNBA as far as salary, though. But I feel you what you're saying, but you're right. As far as, it could be level as far as the pay, but the route and the opportunity to continue playing, you're going to do that as long as you can, because once you can't play anymore, you can't play anymore. It's not like going to school. I can go back to school at 35 and get my degree, 45 get my degree, 65 to get my degree. I can't stop playing football at 23 once I graduate and then say, you know what, I'm going to come back in 3 years and play. Nathaniel, you either going to keep playing now, or unless you're a punter like Mark Fassett, are you going to, go ahead and get into your field of choice and go, be a normal working civilian. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, I'm playing sports as long as I can. I can't see how any trench player with NFL aspirations doesn't see opportunity in Colorado football. Man, me neither, dog. Me neither. That's all I'm saying. Kamani don't like the cold. Well, he didn't have to play in much cold this year. Some people actually know players' families on the team. I wouldn't dismiss every comment you disagree with, Jet Engine said. John Wick, Angel Reese getting more than a lot of WNBA players. That's crazy. Exactly. She just got an endorsement with Reebok and Shaq. Hope Kamani does stay, of course. $60K for those short seasons. You scared? The Texas A&M job will have a ripple effect with coaches. Florida's coaching staff may have changes. Crystal Wise also said mother arrived in Colorado this morning. Kamani's mother arrived in Colorado this morning. I need to holler to go ahead and get a prime parents interview. What NFL team do you think fits best for Shedeur and Travis? Hey, squad out there, gang, y'all need to help me out if you can. Tag Kamani McLean's mother and hashtag her page with prime parents or something, or tell her holla at me, because we need to get her on prime parents. She'll be a dope interview right now. Holla at her. Y'all want them? Y'all got to tag them. Anybody else y'all feel like should be on Prime Parents, whose mother should be on it, let me know. And I'll reach out to them to get them on. Thick Vegan Afro came back and said, as far as my personal salary, I'm doing pretty good for myself. I have learned how to employ my money to work for me. Don't come for me, Chico, and don't block. Oh, no. I'm not coming for you, Thick Vegan. Make you think I'm coming for you. It's all love. This is a safe space to put your comments in and get them off. Yeah, I will comment on them, but I'm not attacking anybody personally. If I say, what is your salary? I'm speaking to all of us out there. Think about it. What is your salary? And think about if you had an opportunity to say you came up as a cheerleader or whatever, if you have an opportunity to play the sport or do the thing that you love to do, that's like a physical thing, would you take that and do that for a WNBA salary at the time when you could do it and delay working your job or whatever salary it is, and I'm talking about you, everybody out there, what would you rather do? Me personally, I'd rather play that sport or do that activity as long as I can to make that money before I go work a job and basically getting a salary to, work a job. You know what I mean? Oh, Thick Vegan said, I have PTS from Collins Channel where the top flight moderators have a strong, unjust block hand. Well, I encourage my moderators, please do not be hall monitors. Now, if there's some obvious disrespect, curse words or something like that, then cool. But if there's someone just stating their opinion and it's, doesn't align with yours, then we're not blocking. Ain't no hateration or no holleration in this dancery. Shouts out to Mary J. Blige, queen of R&B, hip hop, soul. And maybe because y'all can't see my face, y'all don't realize that, hey, there's no hate going on over here. This is all love station. This is love station, like Diddy say. All right. Mac ENT said, I'm not a hall monitor. Easy. David Terrell, Tom Brady's main receiver at Michigan, and the Chicago Bears never won draft pick in 2001 is listening to you. What? Shouts out to David Terrell, man. They saying he on here? For sure. I used to play with him on NCAA football. Right? Fourth floor captain. The Atlanta Falcons, they said, forget about bowl game. Colorado needs to find a way to win these last two games to keep from losing more potential transfers and recruits. If transfers and recruits, in my opinion, leave because of what they're doing on the field right now, that's crazy. You should be thinking about what you can bring to the team and, the impact that you can make out there. That's what I'm looking for. Also, what I'm looking for right now is anybody out there who has anything to promote, t-shirts, companies, websites, whatever it is you want to promote. You got a super chat you want to come through, donations, whatever it is, get in there. You need an ad, hit me up on Big Dog Chico at Gmail, bigdogchico@gmail.com. No negativity, yeah, because the world is perfect. Negativity as far as disrespect, no, I don't want any disrespect on this page, disrespecting others and cursing and all that other stuff. Nah, but if you want to talk and give your opinion, you can. That's all good. I said no hateration or no holleration in this dancerito. I did say that. Back into what I said, I don't think he's feeling it. Aaron Butler just received an offer from Mizzou. Man, I'll be dang if I take an offer from Mizzou over Colorado right now. Keep your hall passes, man. Keep your hall passes. There's a difference from opinions and disrespect. Exactly, Mac ENT. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to explain to some of these guys. Explain it to them, Mac. Let them know. Colorado have Kamani or gave Kamani mom the red carpet. Of course. Why would he leave? Ain't nobody else doing that. They went to concerts and everything. If he leaves, that'll be so not making sense. I agree. I agree for sure. I think she's happy. I think Kamani is happy, regardless of what people may think. I'm sure transfers are studying how unwell some players are being used, though. Me, from a player perspective, I'm saying that's on that player for whatever reason. That's not affecting me. That's on that player. I don't know what that player doing behind closed doors. Nobody knows. Right? For sure, Miss Pleasantly Plump, Mary J. Blige. Y'all know Dr. Dre did that beat, though. Shouts out to the good doctor. Hell yeah. Kamani got a very nice NIL bag for Shiggity. For Shiggity for sure. We need a new O-line coach. Oh, that's Dave. My dog Dave said we need a new O-line coach. Hey, y'all see the big O-line coach or the D-line coach for USC? Strong roots. He's Samoan. Strong roots in the Samoan culture, Polynesian, and recruiting and all the islands and stuff. How you think USC continue to get these guys? You got to have coaches on the staff also that knows where to go and where to look for them and how to look for them. You know, 55 minutes after the hour. I didn't even plan to stay on this long, but I won't stay on past the hour. We got like 3 minutes left. So let me know what y'all thinking. Get in the comments. Also, share this for your boy if you can. If you haven't chopped it up, make it a short, put a, what do you call it? TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Share it and let me know what y'all think. Tag me. I haven't seen any tags from enough people on here yet. Y'all say y'all part of the gang. Let me see you tag me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You know I'm running on Facebook right now, Big Dog Chico Sports Talk. Holla at me right there. Issa said, oh boy, gone. Dang. Also, I'm a Q. Shouts out Save. Hey, Clyde Marshall. A few years ago, I met a Q from UAB. He's from Chicago, and his name is Wayne. As I wouldn't know who that is, but shouts out to him. They weren't ready though when I was there at UAB. The Omegas weren't ready. I wanted to pledge, but I was like, I'm not gonna pledge with y'all. I'm just gonna be a part of football U, baby. I'd rather be a part of football U instead of, pledging with some guys who I didn't jail with, and then we end up getting to fighting with them. So we definitely couldn't go over there and let them beat me up so I could join. Hell no. I said, hey, can I fight back? No, dog, we gotta be. Hell no. If I ain't let my cousin them jump me in folks and you know what I'm saying, back in the day, hell no. I ain't doing that. What? They said in some pledges, I heard Ocho and them said you had to run down a dorm hallway and they hit you with canes, sticks, whatever it is, but you got to make it to the end of the hallway, a long hallway, and you got the bros, bam, hitting you as you go through. Pow, 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 you got to make it through that thing. I said, what is this, a gauntlet? Hell no. What if you shatter my kneecap? What if you hit me in the head? What if dude don't like me, know that I ain't going to know who actually was the one that hit me in the face with the cane, and he the one want to take it out on me because he personally don't like me, and bam, knock me in the face with the cane. I went with it, dog. I went with it. Shout out to all y'all Greeks out there who did y'all thing. Y'all cold-blooded. Y'all way better than me. Big Dog Chico, since you have Big Dog Chico Sports Network, what other sports will you be covering? Boxing? Great question, Thick Vegan Fro. Great question. Probably a lot more Lakers basketball. Probably a lot more professional NFL football. But really, we're going to definitely continue to cover the offseason with Coach Prime and recruiting going into the spring. I couldn't do, big events like boxing. Yeah. So, maybe y'all come with some suggestions. Let me know on this page. It's the people's page. Whatever y'all want to see my face on, hear my voice on, I'll do it. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be calling no mud wrestling or nothing like that. But, if it's something worthy, I'll definitely do it. Colorado used to get a lot of Hawaiian players and Polynesian players. Coach Prime played a lot of players, did some things at JSU. That's an opportunity for any player. Think Vegan said, I don't have any social media accounts. That's all good. As long as you're on YouTube with us, rocking with us, you fam. I tag you on the Seniors Field presentation. Didn't know if you saw it. Seniors Field presentation. Oh, on the CU page, I think I did see that. Tag your boy again, though. Transfer players want to play for Coach Prime, especially offensive line. Exactly. What offensive lineman or defensive lineman wouldn't want to go play for their last year with Coach Prime in Colorado? The football team was its own frat. Exactly, Mac. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said football U. That's what we came with. We got to do our own thing. There's a community of the moms in Boulder that are supportive and cannot be duplicated at any. Exactly. Yep. Shouts out to Ms. Mathis also. Benefit to Kamani's mom and other recruiting benefits. McCaskill's mom, exactly. Shouts out to McCaskill's mom. And Caleb Mathis's mom. David Terrell's in the car and says, "What's your name?" You talking to me? My name is Big Dog Chico. Chico to the sea and the place to be. Chico Cleveland played at UAB. Jump me in, folks. Right. I remember being young and watching my cousin them jump a couple guys into folks, and it made no sense to me that they getting jumped into a gang and they were literally about to graduate high school, dog. What are you doing? I still remember their faces. They gonna call no names, but these guys got jumped in a gang at the end of high school. Like, y'all getting ready to leave to go somewhere else, dog. What do you you let him? Oh, hey. Shouts out to my cousin, tough as nails too, but he's on like 5'4", 5'5", tough as nails now. Play running back, but he jumping people in games. Dudes leaving out there with black eyes, man. Y'all crazy. Mizzou is after it's an afterthought in the SEC, right? Yo, noobs, hey. Women basketball at CU is tough right now, for real. Big Dog Chico, you was scared. I was scared to get jumped in. That's what they said, huh? I was scared. I remember saying this too. For all y'all out there that said I was scared, all the gangsters and stuff back in the day, this was my thing. Oh, I'm scared to get jumped in. I'll get jumped in when you come play a couple downs in football. Come block me on kickoff team. You on kickoff and I'm on kickoff. You on kickoff return. You got to block me. You block me, I'll come join your game. Deal? Man, I ain't put on no football helmet. Why ain't letting you punch me then, fool? What? Shoot, I can wear a black t-shirt, turn my hat to the right if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna stop me from doing that? You 5'4", dog. No, nothing against that, but I'm not gonna just let you beat me up so that I could then say I'm a part of your game. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember my dog. Shouts out to my dog Austin. You know, I'm calling your name, Austin. You feel me? Austin probably regret this to this day because he's married with a family right now, chilling, ain't doing nothing that got to do with being a part of a gang. But he's bigger than me, 6'3". Had a scholarship coming out, going to college. Big. I'm talking about look like a Greek god. Look like the prototype middle linebacker, dog. And he came to school one day with a black eye. And us being his boy, Austin, man, what the hell happened to you, dog? Oh, hell no. Somebody jumped you? Oh, hell no. But he wouldn't tell us what happened. Why you not telling us what's happened? Now we finna go get him. We finna ride for you. We here for you. Austin got jumped into a gang his 12th grade year. He bigger than everybody. He let him punch him. Dog. And I know he hated that. I know he regretted that. Dog, you can't do that, dog. I know I be getting off topic, but man, that's what we talk about, man. Real life situations at the end of the show, and that's what it is. Real quick, like Chico, why don't you profile some of these Polynesian players? They watching over there at the Champion Center. Much love. I appreciate that. Great idea. I was thinking about that while on here. Maybe I could do some different profiles of these guys and just feature them on the channel. Got me thinking. Because I did do the big dog recruits. If y'all check my page, I got some big dog recruits, but they're all from Alabama. And then I had a cousin who played, I think he walked on the SMU from Samoa. He told me, hey, man, you need to feature some of my film. But I don't know. I think I shared it on Instagram or something, but I didn't make YouTube videos of it. So, hey, look out for it. Said Football U is what? Football U is cap? Man, please. Good times. They capping me. Sap coming will draw. Top defensive lineman. CU will thrive next year. I like that. Big Dog Chico wants to know who's going to check him. Right. Who going to check him? Who going to check me, dog? Y'all talk about jumping me into a game. Who going to come on the football field and then I'll join your game. That's a deal? If that's a deal, then it's all good. I'm a part of your game tomorrow. But if you're not coming on the football field, then, you know, let me smash you. Then I'm not going to come out there behind the such and such the gym and let you beat up on me. Must be crazy. That'd be like giving candy to a baby. You know, he'll be happy as hell to go, but man, I beat the hell out of Chico yesterday. Beat the hell out of that big nigga. Big soft nigga. What? Put your helmet and pads on, dog. But the football team was nothing to play with. This story made me think about Drumline. Having them black mothers at Boulder helped recruiting. I agree. You're right. 95% of Colorado's team is returning. Hey, let me know what y'all think about my stories. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for coming in, joining me. This is the biggest dog, Chico Tennessee, in the place to be. I'm going to be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.